I'm quitting OnlyFans management. Here's why. Now, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly why people quit OFM and providing quick, actionable solutions so you don't have to. Now, over the last 3 years, I made over $10 million with my clients. I did this video, like I said, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how I've avoided quitting, because I've seen people come and go over the last 3 years, and I don't want you to be one of them. Let's get into it. My Instagram can't get over 10K views. This is the thing told by people that don't focus on the content, but focus on the warm-ups. It doesn't matter how much hours you spend warming up your Instagram account if the content's shit. It doesn't matter how you made it, with what VPN or proxy or data hotspot farm you've got. If your content's shit, it doesn't matter how many stories you post, or do you have a certain link in the bio. If your content is shit, you get the point. Focus on the content. For some reason, the best, most important thing is the most thing that's overlooked, because people are lazy. It takes an eye, it takes knowledge, it takes a bit of research to really understand what goes viral and how to brand your creator in order to go viral and consistently get over 10,000 views on every single bit of content that she makes. But beginners will get in the game, completely put that to the side, only focus on the Instagram strategy and completely put aside the content, which is the most important thing, because that's what people are watching, that's what people are viewing, that's what people are scrolling, that's what they're engaging with, the content. Number 2, I've ran out of money. Running out of money and doing OnlyFans management is the most retarded thing that I've probably ever heard in my life. If you don't have a lot of cash flow coming in, if you don't have a lot of money coming in, this is the business model that you start. This is the business model that you can start with $0 in your account and make something happen. Literally started with $0. So why are you running out of money, and why is that even an excuse in the first place? If you're running out of money, who gives a fuck? You don't need money to make money in this industry. We're not investing here. We're not doing e-com here. We're not doing all these other business models like trading here. This is OnlyFans management. You need $0 to start when you're running organic traffic. Open up your phone and make an Instagram account. How much did that cost you? It was free. Open up a Twitter account. Open up a Snapchat. Open these social medias accounts that are organic. They are free. Now go on these accounts and send a DM. It's also free. So why are you telling me that you don't have enough money to do OnlyFans management when all you need is one organic Instagram account, posting content and replying to some DMs? That is it. Please get that excuse out of your mouth. Now, of course, there's other ways you can spend money in the industry, like the black cat game, like the dating apps game, and all of these other stuff that do require money. But if you're starting from zero, you should not be getting into these. You should stay away from the grey hat. You should just stay away from the black cat. And you should focus on the organic, because you don't have time and money to waste. You need to get money now without spending anything, and you can do that with social media completely organically. That's what I've done. That's why I preach it. I've never indulged in the black hat. I never indulged with dating apps, because I see it come and go so many times. 1 week, the guy's printing money. Next week, he's banned. After all that time, all that investment, that's it. It's done. It's gone. My Instagram account's still alive. They're still churning. They're still safe, despite all these bans. Idiots getting banned because they're doing black hat on Instagram. Instagram's organic. Keep it that way and you'll be safe, and you'll make a lot of money without spending a single penny, my friend. Number 3 is it's too complicated. Now, yeah, there are a lot of different components when it comes to OnlyFans management. You've got recruitment, you've got hiring, you've got firing, you've got marketing, you've got sales. You're going to have to understand that you have to learn a few skills to be in this game, but you can learn on the job. I did. I wasn't good at school. I didn't know how to sell. I didn't know how to convince people that they want to join my agency. I didn't know how to market a model and grow her page to 2 million followers on Instagram, but I learned on the job though, and that's what I went and did. You need to stick to the things that matter. Don't focus on the overcomplicated stuff, on the VPNs, on the proxies, on the dating apps, on the warm-ups, on the outreach script strategy, bro. Like, put that to the side and focus on the key things that actually matter and are actually going to drive revenue to your business. Do that, and you'll be flying faster than you've ever imagined. A lot of the time, beginners will message me and worry about response rate on OF and conversion rate and all of this stuff that, bro, it doesn't matter. You've got 10 subscribers. You don't even have a big enough pool to sample and actually get an accurate number there. But you're asking me about my response rate and conversion rate and strategy, bro. Shush. Focus on marketing, focus on recruitment, and focus on sales. Focus on the 3 most important things. If you're at 0 right now, it's really not complicated. Then once you're flying, once everything's growing, you can start to optimize the finer details and learn about that stuff when you've already delegated the positions. Stop trying to do 100 different things at once and worry about 100 different numbers at once that are literally not going to change the amount in your pocket. You can worry about your conversion rate when you're getting 3 subscribers a day, and I promise you your bank account will not change. But if you worry about the marketing that you're doing to get that to 30, to get that to 300, to get that to 3,000 subscribers per day, your bank account will change even if your conversion rate goes down 50% from what it was. So you could have a shitter conversion rate. You've got so much more people coming in. You're going to make more money than the guy that's optimized every detail, bro, but he's got fuck all going on. He's still at his mum's house. Don't be one of those guys. I see it very often. Not really with people that come from the UK or US. It's more with the European guys because they think they're so smart and they try and overcomplicate everything when really, in the grand scheme of things, they're the most retarded. Because where are they at the end of the day? They're worrying about all this bullshit. You just got to cut the fat out and focus on the things that matter, and you'll go further than the guy that wastes all his time optimizing things that don't even exist. Now, this one might be the biggest. Recruiting the wrong talent. Guys think that signing a random salary model Latina with an iPhone 6 that can't speak English and looks like she's taking her content in a microwave is going to get them anywhere. And then they'll try OnlyFans management for a couple of weeks and they'll say it doesn't work. And when I look at their clients, when I look at what they've got going on, it's horrendous, bro. It's horrendous. Remember, this is a very talent-based thing. It doesn't matter how much Burnley optimize the systems and try and run a strategy. If they don't have good players on the pitch, they're not going to win, bro. It doesn't matter how good the manager is. They're not going to win if they don't have good players on the pitch. They're not going to win the Champions League anytime soon. But the team with the best players, even if there's a few things off in the locker room, they're still going to go out and dominate a team that might have everything in order, but they're surrounded by shitters. And at the moment, bro, look at your agency. You are surrounded by shit models. And that's not down to them. That's because you decided to recruit them. Don't cheap out and try and get a quick salary model from a random marketplace that's already been sold and refunded 100 different times and then think that you're going to suddenly make 100K a month with this. The easy route sometimes isn't the best route, bro. It's easy for a reason. Spend the time to learn how to outreach, to learn how to get these big key players that you need in your agency. It's more simple than you think. You just need to use this a little bit, put that thinking hat on. And I promise you, even if it takes you 3 times the time to sign one of the models, you will save so much time in the long run because you're not going to waste 1-2 months with the wrong people. If you're spending 1 or 2 months with a model like I explained, you might as well just not do anything for 2 months. You might as well have just saved the money to the side, put it in the S&P 500 and cashed out your £2 profit. You'd still be in more profit than if you're running that method. So make sure you really identify the client that you need to make money and then go and get that client and nothing else. Now, the last thing, which sort of sums up into what I've said throughout this video, is dumbing it down and focusing on one key marketing strategy only. It's always the beginners, bro. They've got 3 Twitters, 4 Reddits, 10 IGs, 10 TikToks. They're trying to do dating apps on the side. They're trying to do this on the side. They're trying to do OF Live as well. They're trying to do TikTok Live too. They're trying to do everything, bro. You might as well do OF TV as well. Focus on one key thing and you will go much further with that one key thing than if you were trying to get 5% better at all this other bullshit. Since the start, I've been preaching this. Before I even had a YouTube, before I even done coaching, I've been doing this 2-3 years before I've had this YouTube for like a year. So 2 years before I even dropped my first YouTube video, I was preaching this to my friends before I had the internet to go and speak to. I've always focused on Instagram. I've always have. I always will. I said it in my video that's pinned to this channel. I've always focused on Instagram. I always have, I always will, because it gives you the biggest ROI. It's free to run. It costs you $0, like I said before. It's very simple, but if you do it right, you will make a lot of money for a long time. It's been 3 years. We're still sat here. We're still making money from the one strategy that I learned 3 years ago today. That one dating app strategy that was 3 years ago doesn't work. The Twitter strategy doesn't work. The TikTok Live doesn't work. Instagram still works. Why is that? It's here to stay. It's run by the biggest fucking people in the world. And you can literally expose yourself to billions of people that are on the platform for free if you understand how to use organic content and structure it in a way which is going to reach these people and convert them. So why are you trying to focus on all this other stuff? If you're not making 100K a month with one thing, don't focus on anything else. For example, like I said, this is the reasons why people quit. So I'm not expecting you to be listening to this if you're already making 50K per month. Whereas some of my other videos, if you're making 50K per month, 100K per month, they'll be good for you. But this is more likely beginners. So for example, focus on one thing. But once you get to 100K per month and with that single client, you could then optimize and jump on a Twitter or a TikTok, and there's other stuff too. But if you're at 0 right now and you don't have model, let alone a traffic source running, or you're doing 10, 15K per month, you've just been stuck for a bit and you don't really know the direction, you don't know why you're stuck, it's because you're too spread thin. Double down, check your tracking links, see which is bringing in the traffic. Refine, optimize, push, content. Do all of those things and you'll go to the moon. It's been me. That's the end of the video. Short and sweet. Take care.